Hello. So it has been a while since I've last done another, uh, at least video of gameplay. My previous No Tiles Connected run sort of just got completely wiped just because I am using a new device and I can't access my old one. But this will be my new No Tiles, No Tiles Connected Formicarium from scratch. And at least here I'm just gonna start with a new home, just on basic impossible, no tiles connected, and I'll work my way from there.
This Formica Fusca queen has set up home beneath a rotting log. She is fat and
So I'll
compact.
just gather the food
The
here.
first brood will need to move quickly if the colony is to survive. Their priority now is to find food, and there is plenty around. But there are other hungry creatures down here. The workers will need to be vigilant.
I might just raise the volume by a bit. I meant to do that earlier.
The ants have encountered a pocket of woodworm. These defenseless weevil larvae will make an excellent meal for the colony. They will be butchered and carried off for processing.
It has. I think I'm quite rusty at this. It has been a while since I've done this.
The workers have uncovered carnivorous larvae of Ochipus olens, the devil's coach horse. They are born ready for combat, with powerful slicing mandibles for chopping up their prey. They are still small, however, and must undergo a full occupation before their
Yeah,
armor
I'm
is
like,
fully developed.
I am very
If
slow.
the ants are fast, they should be able to overwhelm these critters.
So I
If
might
the
like.
ants had disturbed the adult of these larvae, the outcome for the colony may not have been so fortunate. They must expand with caution. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. The queen is in imminent danger.
I'm doing this so horribly. But I guess I can give a little bit of explanation. So my no tiles connected formicarium is completely gone just due to the fact that I switched devices and I can't access the old one that has the save files on it. So I can't reinstate my old no tiles connected formicarium. But at least on the
There are
bright
intruders
side,
in the nest.
I get to do it all from what's it called? I can rebuild and do campaign levels I might have not done no tiles connected so far.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers.
Um, Honestly, can I take on 5? I don't think so. I'll just go there. Hopefully. Yeah, okay.
There are intruders in the nest.
I need to make much more, like a lot more space to fight. Yeah, this is like not ideal. Should probably make some food stores, honestly. Nice addition of
Predators are
the,
loose in the nest.
what's it called?
Larvae
Or not
must
to
be
break the
protected.
GUI that they added a scroll bar at the bottom. Let the workers store beef fodder first. They don't really last that long. Now I have access to
The colony
these.
is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Hopefully I can sort of speed run this. I'm gonna make sure that for... Well, I mean,
These
it's
wood
kind of
logs
hard to
will make
prove because I don't want to do a recording every single time.
But they are clinging tightly
It's
to
not
the
like
ground.
it's a massive
It's going
live
to take some
stream
effort to
that
dissolve
records
them.
my every move, but I'm gonna try just for all the for every time I have to get either like territory, food, or resources for the Formicarium, I'm gonna always make sure that I'm doing runs no tiles connected. I'm not sure, this is definitely gonna be complete suffering, but you know, whatever. I might try doing some extra levels no tiles connected. Tug of War maybe. Maybe culling 2. I mean, I've never really been the first or second culling levels, so I'm not sure about that. You know what? Might as well just make space at this point. It's not like I'm actually following the ordinary rules of nest building. Might as well just expand everything. Okay, I definitely like need to make food stores. There's no way I'm leveling on my soldiers. That's just gonna be like almost completely impossible. Let me just gather the food. Let's see if I do this right. If I don't, then I would be messing myself up. But I think I still remember the strats, even after all these years. We need more workers, to be honest. Oh, that was oh wait. Nearly caused those tiles to connect. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Hopefully I did this right. Oh, I can make a separate one to go after this. Actually, you know, it's honestly easier to just go after them, because you can pick them up for 25 compared to wood lice, which takes some time to for the ant to pick off a piece of its corpse and then bring it to storage. Yeah. This might take a little bit. I mean, I might do guide videos, to be honest. I'm not sure how I'd set them up. Maybe I might do like other content besides EOTU. I've played other games before. I'm not sure how I'd organize that among channels. Because I don't want to be a dedicated channel for one game, but then it can get messy. Especially if you dive into that many communities. Who knows? At least I have much more storage on this device so I can
The
save
colony is
recordings.
starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Honestly, it's actually probably a bad idea that I'm not using this side at all, because I'm definitely gonna need as many ants close to the front lines as possible. Though I don't want them getting spawn camped. That's also not optimal. You know, just for easier visuals, I'm gonna always make sure that their health bars are enabled, because it makes it a lot easier for the audience to like see what's happening. In my personal opinion, at least. Well, that's even if I add an audience. Okay. I'm not sure how well EOTU has been doing in terms of popularity. I know, at least like through Steam reviews, that it's a very what would be the word for it? I guess just positive attitude towards this game, which it deserves.
The larvae must be protected.
Not many games do the whole ant aesthetic, which is actually really sad, because ants are genuinely interesting. Actually, eusocial insects as a whole are pretty interesting. Kind of just coming up with anything to keep talking, so it's not just the audio from the game, which honestly I don't really mind. The music's pretty good. Actually, it's very good. I always love the soundtracks.
There are intruders in the nest.
The question is, how am I gonna kite? I might want to get like one singular worker to kite, probably in the first pheromone slot. Though, the only challenging portion is just generally this last chamber. The rest of them are pretty easy, because this is like 5. If all 5 combined with all those beetles attack without like having any tier 3 black ants, it's just gonna be a challenge, even with numbers, because of AoE attacks. I'll do that. Bring my soldiers over here. Also, just the genuine mess that it takes a while for. This is why, honestly, I think in No Tiles Connected runs, you need a lot more workers than normal, because they're slowed by all the tiles to place eggs to respawn the ants. Honestly, might make a few more workers just for it. Another like big cost is like food in general. Gonna do this with challenge mode next. Hopefully I don't sell that. I mean, the mole crickets aren't that difficult. It's just when you fight other things at the same time, then they can present an issue, because if they spawn too soon while you're doing something else, then it can turn real deadly real fast. Might as well get my workers to sort of like dig this out. I'm gonna need space to fight. Actually, I should probably keep this like that. Maybe while they're distracted. I'm pretty sure this is a separate. Oh no, food storage. More soldiers. I'm gonna need a lot. I kind of want to keep this to kite later on, kite them all the way up there, if I can, without them going through here. But that makes this a little slower, so bear with me while I take 5 years to beat this level.
Fully developed devil's coach horse beetle, and it's hungry for breakfast. The beetle is almost 4 times the size of
Come on, just waste.
and protected by
Yes.
6 plates of external armor. Whilst it bites at the tiny defenders, it sprays foul-smelling secretions from the end of its raised abdomen, disorientating the ants.
Oh, I don't even, what was it aiming at? That barely killed any. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess they attack a lot faster than last time I remember. I guess I'm treating them more like bombardier beetles, which usually have one spray and then they take a millennium and just to get back to their next spray. Let's go there. Actually, I need to have like a sizable amount of food for the end. So maybe I should stop getting more soldiers. Honestly, I should probably like move some over just for mobility reasons.
Predators are loose in the nest.
Not that
The
you're
larvae
doing that
must be
much.
protected.
You're not doing much moving when you play New Home compared to other levels that require a lot of inputs at once, such as I mean, I would say like a bridge too far, honestly. That's something you'd have to do. And just divide and conquer. The adults are only deadly just because of the spray. And if
The
it's
colony is
supported,
starving.
then you can't kill
There's
them
not
fast enough
food to feed the new brood.
to just like kill them fast enough before the spray just takes out too many of your soldiers. They're more of a like a support rather than a threat on their own. No, I mean in a large pack like this with 5, then yeah, they can be a threat on their own. It's not really much. I should probably get like, I'm probably just gonna get myself a singular lone worker. I'll choose over here, I guess. So we're down to the last few chambers. Let's have, this is gonna be what is called a Dave. Just
Predators
a
are loose in
singular
the
lone
nest.
ant
The
that
larvae must be protected.
I hope all my tiles are not connected in any sense. I'm just double checking. Sometimes something can slip by. That happened to me once on a I think it was a 3.1 run or the harvest run. There we go. Okay, I should, you know what, I honestly just need to stock up food, I think, rather than get more soldiers. More soldiers just means more collateral. Then again, I only really got like one massive respawn, and then after that, none of the tiles will have any eggs pretty much because it takes too long for the workers to place them. For obvious reasons, considering the abomination of a nest layout. Now I do, honestly, in my opinion, no tiles connected runs, I kind of, as much as it's ugly, in my opinion, I find it like a strange sense of beauty in it as well. Maybe because it's just something different from the normal hexagonal structure that you usually do, like traditionally. Then again, this is not optimized by any means.
There are intruders in the nest.
Shoot, I didn't gather. Actually, I think I did. I'll have one group surge ahead and then sort of like, yeah. Yeah, I knew they were gonna do that. Alright, we're down to the last one. So let's gather the remaining food before opening the chamber. I guess workers honestly would actually probably be more useful than soldiers at this point. And food stores as well. Definitely food stores to gather all. Nope, nearly messed that up. Hopefully none of my tiles are connected. Bring it here. I need like more food stores. Yeah, that's the sad part is that like food stores are so like inefficient because you can't level. As long as I like that just did not work at all.
The ants will fight to the death.
Alright. Hopefully, I don't even think it really matters. I think they got this. Yeah, they killed enough. The only problem is the numbers of ants. Nah, they're just dead. I guess I overestimated their capabilities. They're honestly not that strong. And now, if this was like workers only, this would be straight impossible. But that was a pun for the naming conventions of difficulty. But it genuinely be like impossible if you had 5 adult Devil Coach Beetles all stacked up. But there we go.
This Formica Fusca colony has now established itself as a rising power in the undergrowth. Soon their territory will need to expand above ground, where new challenges await. For the time being, however, the Queen is safe.
There we go. And I'm always going to go territory because I'm definitely going to need it. 20 minutes, not bad. Well, at least thank you for...
You need space to grow. Dig, dig, dig!
I'm sorry, what was that?
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh well. Thank you for watching at least me do my first level here. And goodbye.